Hey everyone, Cralopix here, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. And this chapter we'll be doing Return to the Union. So, let's get into it. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the seamstresses' union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Yikes. Coyote's messed up. Mrs. Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet. Fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Wow, what kind of power has she got? Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts, then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It would only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Mrs. Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Ooh. Mrs. Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of girl, the depth of honor. Now go. Bleed elsewhere. Wow. Yes, ma'am. She cares. I should check my karma. Oh, what's happening there? Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Oh, she loves her. Domo arigato, Cralopix. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours, while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. Let's be nice. Respectful. I am honored, Mrs. Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the union than meets the eye. Ooh. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. This place is a safe house too? Indeed. Normally, I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you're a family now. Consider it on a house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Yep, not gonna remember that. Okay. And look at these new objectives! Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna do all of the optional ones now. They seem to be helpful. So, yep, back up to 9 karma now. So let's spend it. I wanna up my ranged combat because I keep missing it sometimes, I guess. And I want to up my SMG because I like SMG. And I think that's all I can do. Close combat. Yeah, nah. I don't know about these other ones, like the intelligence ones and willpower. I have chi casting. I don't know. I think I'll have to read up on these to see which ones I want to upgrade. But let's go with this for now. Confirm. Alright, so I need to find the med bay. Okay, well, let's talk to people first. Mrs. Kubota. How else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? I've gotta deliver these gems. Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. Wow. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all of this? I am a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Woo, she's so cool. Are any Johnsons or fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. Sweet. I'll be going now. Well, Mrs. Kubota, you have so much information. Alright. Let's talk to Van Grass since he's here. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Mrs. Kubota said you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Okay. Dismissed. Oh, hey, lady. One more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD display. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay, cool. Alright, thanks, Van Grass. Alright, moving on. Paco's still with me. Looking for a date? Not tonight, honey. Let's talk to Johnny again, eh? Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Well, I do know where it is, but anyways. Hey, Johnny, I'm looking for where Cherry took Coyote. The piano is a little out of tune. Check it out. Okay, thanks, man. Let's talk to Mr. Clue again. He was pretty cool. Talk. The hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that? The having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Well, thanks, Mr. Clue. You feel protective over the people here. Immensely. Toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know, or what they don't understand. You know where I can find a fence? Yeah, I already know that. I think Van Grass is at the bar near the stage. Dwarf with the cyber eye. Can't miss him. How long have you been working for Mrs. Kubota? I crawled in here after I awoke. Mrs. Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? It's not the size they charge more for. It's the blood under the fingernails. I should be going. Catch you around. I like Mr. Cluey. He's funny. Alright, let's go to the piano. Johnny, you're useless. Seriously. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but it doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. Play chopsticks. What does it say? You're a natural. You should give up shadowrunning and become a touring pianist. Johnny does not look impressed. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder. Immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. I should have inspected the piano. That's funny. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Sweet. Okay. Like, where do I go? There was something in here. Let's go in here. Let's steal stuff first, right? No bunks available. Welcome. Is that all that is? No. I don't think I have anything else. Okay. I guess I couldn't steal anything. Hahaha. Alright, come on, Dr. Castle. Make it quick, I need to operate. Oh, that's the worst voice of all. Thanks for helping me out back there. Just do them all. Looks like you could use a hand. Ouch. Bad joke right now. She looks down at her mangled arm. I guess that was kind of cold. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some trivia or something. This young lady and I have work to do. I have some questions first. Cralopix, can't you see she's in pain? Shut up, Paco. Do you see that arm, chummer? I have to operate now. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it in story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks the syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Dang it. I didn't ask my questions. Alright, maybe I can ask him now. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kubota will have me working it out for the rest of my life. She notices your expression. You look like you've got something on your mind. I have some questions. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer, too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back, into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam, Jack. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes, I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better, looking good even. Hard to imagine. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. That's not the question I wanted to ask. Dang. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? Babe. I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I will. I can't remember all of these things. What's over here? This is Sam's bunk. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Look at all these objectives. Oh, complete. Haha. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Cute. Now let's check the back. Written in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, Summer 2040. Pocket the photo. Paco, why'd you run away? Still Coyote. I want to see her arm. What's going on down here? Algernon, Eric. So many people to talk to. Okay, let's start here. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eyes of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can't get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. I can get. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer or anything gear you need? Oh my goodness, these questions, I don't even know. What's a deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node of the facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base Matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system, and it'll hurt. Okay, I already asked what a deck. What's a program? A program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. Okay, well, what's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Sure. Johnny! Sure, when you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you're all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. Okay, well, what do you have for sale? Ah, my goodness, I can't buy any of these because I have decking of 0. Sorry. I'm gonna have to pass. Okay, thanks. Bye. See you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. Thanks, Johnny. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Oh my goodness. How is decking used? The decking skill is often just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally, a run will have the option or a requirement to go into the local Matrix LAN of the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Could that have been a longer sentence? Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and out, getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me, so he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. Fine. See you guys around. That was quite a bit of information. Do I even remember any of that? Theodore... Wow, that face. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high, and tight. as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusk protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in his picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. Well, that's nice. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, raising factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Wow. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I am your man. How can I help you? Well, what exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Considering your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week, we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. Really? So what can I get you? Let's take a look at what you got. I want a new SMG. The most popular SMG in the world. Damage of 7. Range medium. Is that the only SMG you've got? Is it worthwhile? I only want enough. Should I get another firearm? Should I get a baseball bat? It's only 10. Drone repair kit. I think I'll just get the SMG. It does like higher damage, although not by much. The Uzi 3. Thanks. And nope. We didn't want to equip that. I want. Oh, it's automatically equipped. Okay, cool. Nothing right now, thanks. Okay, bye. Let's talk to Eric. He was upstairs last time, I think. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. Do I want an alley punk? I kind of want an alley punk. Because that looks cool. And has higher armor. Yeah. Let's go with that. My current armor is 3. And I need more armor. Let's do it. Confirm. And let's put it on. Ooh, I'm so cool. Look at me. I'm so cool. Alright, confirm. Now look like the lady on the title screen. Sweet. Algernon, talk to me, man. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm. Half his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly ways. Good evening, young troll, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Well, let me see what you have. I don't think I can do any magic. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no. Look at all that red. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh. I think we are good to go. Coyote, do you have anything else to say to me, girl? You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? No. I found something in the bunk that Sam was using. Yeah? Great. What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along that well. She thinks. He was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comlink chips, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all the I should be nice. Talk. There's been another Ripper murder, this one at the NTSB investigations facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab, you there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image on your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks. I appreciate the help. I still want to see Mr. Delilah, so Mr. Delilah is where? Here. Talk to me. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I've got no business with you. Ever hear of someone named Coyote? At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? I don't want to give away too much of her info. La. And I don't want to say what's downstairs, because that's none of his business, is it? She's getting stitched up. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? None of your business. Or is he going to give me jobs? Cralopix. He's Parker. Great. We're all introduced. Now give me my stones. I'm a good person. Give him all the stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye. Moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Good thing I didn't keep it. Okay, you done good, but you're late. And Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight. Big words. So you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Wow. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Gas. Follow me. Well, that's nice. Objective complete. Find a fence. Okay, well, let's move on, I guess. Let's see Van Grass. Paco, stop running off on me, man. Van Grass is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his PDA. What does that mean? You're back, still busy. What's your story? I don't have any charisma. We have some pretty things to sell. You want to see them? I have a fondness for pretty things. Let me see. You hear the servos in Van Grass' cyber eye whereas a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this, Jack? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. I'll think about it. That sounded too low. Suit yourself. Oh, crap. So should I take it then? Okay, maybe I'll take it. Ready to unload? No, not yet. I'll hold on to him. I'll catch you later. Okay. Looks like that is it. I thought I saw somebody else. Come on, the door is over here, lady. Take a cab to the South Seattle docks. Confirm. Okay. Yep, I'm just gonna end the episode here because then we'll be moving on to the next chapter. But yes, very interesting. Coyote is safe. She now has a super cyber arm. And we found out that Sam has a twin. So hopefully that might turn over something, some new clues. And we're also off on our way to a new Ripper murder. So that'll be in the next episode. I really do hope that you have enjoyed. This is an awesome game so far. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!